Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Contenta Crafts. Lynn here. First of all, I would like to say a happy new year to you all and hope you had a wonderful Christmas. So in today's video, I would love to share a double fan fold card with you. So if, like me, you received gifts from family and friends and would like to say a thank you to them, I thought, what better way than to make some fabulous thank you cards. So today is all about thank you to my wonderful friends and family for the gifts they have given. So without further ado, let's get started. So what you'll need is a piece of card that will measure 10.5 inches by 6 3/4. Now I've made it this length so that it will fit into a 5 by 7 inch envelope. So that's the reason why I've just made it slightly under the 7 inches. And what we are going to do on the long side, so on the 10.5 inch side, we are first of all going to score at 3.5 and 7. So that is our first score lines. Then what we want to do after we've scored these two lines here, what we want to do is, just bring that down a little bit, we need to score a couple of other lines. So my first score line will be at 1 3/4 inches, and then on this one again it will be 1 3/4 inches. So you will come along to your last panel, forget the middle panel, we're not going to score there, so we need to score at 8 3/4 of an inch. But then what we want to do, so I'm finished with my scoreboard, then what I want to do is some more scoring, but I want to use a ruler for this. And typical, I have a metal ruler and I haven't got a clue. I have hunted high and low for this ruler. Can I find it? No. So I've had to resort to this, so I'm hoping that it'll work. It's a flexible ruler. Can I find any other ruler anywhere? So I've resorted to this flexible thing. So I hope it does the trick. So what we're going to do on these two outside panels, we're going to make some score lines. Take your ruler, and what we'll do is we're going to score from this corner here down to this corner here. Line your ruler up with each corner and then come across and do yourself some score lines. Coming across, and what you want to do is do it a few times just to make your score line a bit more prominent. So that, I'm not sure if you can see that there, but hopefully you can. So that will be your first score line. So I'm now going to turn this around, line my ruler across from one corner to the other, and draw my score line. Okay, so hopefully you can see I have got my cross like so on these two end panels here. Okie dokie. So with your bone folder, first of all, what we are going to do is score these two, we are going to fold and burnish them. So what you want to do is take those back over on themselves and give it a really, really good crease. Okay. Then the same with this one here. So a good crease like so. Then we are going to come on to the two end panels. So these are the line, so this one here and this one that is going straight down. Again, I'm going to fold, burnish like that, and the same on this one here, like so. So what you will have are 4 what we call mountain folds, like so. All right, so that is where we are at now. Okay, now on to the cross folds. So what we are going to do, and really, really simple, is this fold line here will come in to the center. So you could always put your hand across. I'm going to start mine like this. And once you've got it over, just give your card some lovely, sharp, crisp crease lines. Then you will come to this one and you will do the same. So that one has gone across like that. So now this one will go across the opposite way, like so. And again, lovely, sharp, crisp lines, like so. So that is our first one. So we will then come across and do the same on this side. So anyway, this card, I've seen quite a lot of these on Pinterest, and it's not my idea. I'm not sure who has come up with the idea. These are my own measurements that I am using to create this card. So again, fold it over, and then this one you will come across this way. So where your line is, so I like to take a little look at the back where mine is, and that one runs that way, like so. Okay, so this is what you will have. We will have your little panels on these two outer bits. Okie dokie. So if you have done your fold lines really, really crisp, you will see the card is starting to fold up itself. So it might look complicated, but honestly, it is really, really simple. It's just that you have to have your fold lines really sharp. So what happens? These fold lines here are your mountain folds. You can see those there, like that. And again at the bottom. And the crosses that we did are your valley, because they fold in like so. So what you really need to do is, you've made your creases, so mine has already started to fold up on itself. So these ones here will fold up like so. And these ones on the inside here, the valley ones, will just close up like so. Okay, and they will fold beautifully like that. And what I like to do is then just take my bone folder and just run it across onto the front and again on the back. And there you can see that is the side going in. And then again, these fold lines are your valleys, these are your mountains, and these are also the valleys. So again, they will just pop up like so. That will fold in like so, and then pop underneath like that. And again, run your bone folder along like so, and then turn it over and just do the same on the back, and that way you will have some really nice crisp fold lines. And there is the base of our card. So what we are going to do next is decorate it. Okay, so now to do the decorating, it's another day, and I got visitors yesterday, so I didn't get my card finished. Yeah, my sister popped in, which was lovely to see her. So what we are going to do is we need to decorate these two side panels. Now you might think it looks quite difficult, but honestly it's not. It's the same kind of concept that we did with the card base. So all I've done is you need two pieces first of all of your papers to pop on to decorate, and these need to measure 3 1/4 across by 6.5 in length. And what you will do is find the center of your paper, so that is 1 5/8, and you can either use a pencil or a scoring tool, and I mine to the bottom of the piece of paper. Then I did the same as we did on the base of the card. Now I did find my ruler. I've had a good look around, and I'd actually popped it into another drawer. I took my score tool, and all you want to do is go from the top corner down to the bottom and make your score line, and again at the other side. So you will make your cross through the paper, and you will do that on both your sheets of paper. Now on this occasion we're not going to fold them, we're just going to cut them. So you can either take yourself some scissors, and I would suggest a larger pair of scissors to do this, or you can use your trimmer. So I'm just going to grab my trimmer and I'll show you how I'm going to cut mine down. Okay, so all I'm going to do here is line my top corner up, line the bottom one up as well, and I'm just going to cut straight across like so. Okay, and then I'm going to concentrate just on one piece at the moment. All right, so then the next score line is this one here, and this is, it's better I think to do it this way, and then you're not going to get muddled up with your pieces. So that is this big piece here. So what I want to do now is pop this back into my trimmer like that, and there is our first piece like that. However, that will go that way. Then I will concentrate on these two pieces, and what I'm going to do is pop them back into the trimmer. I will line my score line up, cut that one through, and then there you will see these will be your bottom pieces there. So you will have that one like that, and then that one like so. Okay, so we will stick this one down first. You will be left with a small border around the edge. Then we will take these two pieces and stick Nose down. I've still got my cold hanging over me. You know when you think that it's gone? It did seem to go and I just had a cough, but in the last few days I've started where I'm sneezing quite a bit, so I don't think it has gone yet. I was hoping, but it just seems to be lingering on a bit, but never mind. So next we will cut those. So again, I will just grab my trimmer and it will be, I'll not stay on, I'll just pop off camera and cut them, but you can see there we have a score line here which I will cut, and that will go into that section, and then I will cut up the middle. So I'll just pop off camera and do this. Okie dokie, so we'll just get these ones stuck down. So did everyone have a lovely Christmas? I really enjoyed myself and I spent the time with my family and friends. That one I will stick on there, and then this one will go down like that. So yeah, I had a really lovely time and was spoilt, really spoilt. Everybody was so kind, so this is why I thought it would make a lovely thank you card for someone, and I know who's going to receive this one. So I've got a few to do. I just think it's nice to receive a card for a thank you. I think sometimes we often get away from sort of things like this. But yeah, this is one of my thank you cards. So that's the first side done. So we'll do the same on the other side. So I'll pop off camera and do that. Okay, so next you want 2 pieces of either paper or thin card. So for one of the pieces, you need it to measure 3 1/4 by 6 1/4. And then on the plain piece, you want that to measure 3 inches by 6 inches. And what we are going to do is these are going to decorate the inner panel like so. So I'll grab my glue and get this stuck down. Now this is the same colour paper as the polka dot. It's from the same paper pad, but this has just got little leaves on it. So I'll grab my glue and we'll get this stuck down. So I'm just going to pop that with a little border left around. So I'm just going to pop the card to one side. This piece will eventually go over the top of the piece that we've just put on, but what I want to do is just stamp this onto the cream card. So I'm going to grab my stamping platform. I'm just using my Distress Ink black suit. Okay, so that's stamped out now. And then what I'm going to do is I've got my Spectrum Noir Classic marker pens, and I'm just going to pick a couple of colours out, and I'm just going to start on the outside here with the leaves. Okie dokie, so that's coloured in really nicely, and then I have mounted it on top of my card here. And then in my little bits and pieces box, I found this thank you sentiment, and I've mounted it onto the polka dot card. And what I'm going to do, because I've made a little bit of a mess there when I've stamped, I'm going to pop that just underneath there like so. And I'm going to mount this onto some foam pads. And that way it's just going to stand out. So I'm just going to pop a few along the back here. Okay, and that is just going to sit on the bottom like so. Like that, and that's looking really good. And then to finish off, I'm just going to put a couple of little gems here at the top. Right, I'll have that like that. And then on this one, we're just going to pop a couple along the top. So there you go. I have just finished it off with some gems down the side and along the top on the card. And there is our gorgeous double fan fold card. Now what I will do is I'm going to pop a little verse down the back. So I will get some plain paper and just pop my verse in there. So there you go. You can see it stands up absolutely perfectly. And how fabulous is it? It's absolutely great. And I really, really love it. And there you go. How gorgeous is that? It's absolutely beautiful. And it's really appropriate to say a big thank you to all my family and friends who have sent me some gorgeous gifts for Christmas. So there you go. I hope I've given you some inspiration to create your thank you cards for the new year. If I have, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and also would you consider subscribing to my channel? I will be ever so grateful for this. I will be back again very soon with another video. In the meantime, happy crafting, take care, and see you all soon. Bye bye for now.